gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.
Jesus. Alright, so we're
Getting
doing
subs
the,
on those pretty tits.
deranged
Right?
pirate Brawny. Is that
I'd sub it. I don't even know what that means, but I'd still sub it.
It's the girl gamers that have cleavage up to their navel.
Yeah, they're all playing games with their headsets on, like, oh look, my boobs fit perfectly on my desk.
Which one are we doing?
Donate $10,000.
I don't get them. Just go do. Let's go do some squats now.
Which one are we doing? Pirate Brawny?
Nope.
No.
Mine.
80.
Like all three of them on my list up that.
80.101.128.231.
That sounds
I'm
right.
not sure.
Well, try and connect to it and see if it works. Because if it doesn't,
no.
just say error.
Password.
But ask for a password, then you've got the right one.
Alright.
Please it
420.
Still proud of everyone.
So childish.
Load campaign.
There's that handsome bastard.
Everyone's looking around now going, who?
Right? Like, which one?
Which one? Is it me?
Is it me? Is it me?
Oh, it's me.
You know who you are.
Oh,
You know who
thank
you
you.
Thank you, Joby.
Look. Oh. Off to a good start. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, my bad. I was catching up on sleep from last night.
Oh, weird flex, but okay.
Look at this guy sleeping and all.
I've been putting in work, all right. It's hard being a human jackhammer.
Right. How's your sleep lately, Joe? You were like sleeping 4+ hours like a normal person.
For once.
I'm back to my 4 hours.
Ah, okay.
Go to sleep around, I don't know, 8, 9 maybe. And wake up a little after midnight.
Just fuck that,
Yeah. Yeah, but it was really weird that you had like long sleeping hours for like at least a week, I remember.
I know, right?
That's because he discovered Age of Wonders 3 and he's stayed up way too late. Because
Right,
I know what it's like.
Yeah, I stayed up past my 8 o'clock bedtime.
2:30 in the morning. Jesus.
Right?
Well, Joe, when you stop watching Sesame Street, it's not a sleeping trigger anymore.
Oh, shit. I didn't want to do that. Damn it.
Gotta love Big Bed.
I still
There we
watch
go.
SpongeBob before I go to bed.
Who's Charlie? He's
I fucking love
That's
my
me.
SpongeBob.
Could you remove the extra character that accidentally... Wait, there we go. Release. I'm Charlie Sheen.
Hang on, we're one shot.
But that's not your normal character, right?
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
still
we're
on
starting
point,
with new ones. Or with the other...
No,
No,
you're still
no.
Drogon.
Yeah, okay.
Just in case you die.
Yeah.
Right, who's
Yes.
missing from this list?
Coins is.
Fucking pepperoni cobra.
There you go. Okay, guys, remember, a lot of you have inspiration at this point in time. Don't forget to use it once in a while.
How do I tell if I
When
have
it matters.
inspiration? Oh,
You
no.
have to start next to your picture at the top.
No.
Yeah.
No one's got any.
Yeah, it only shows for yourself, because I've got it.
We've all
I'm getting inspired just looking at that. Just looking at you, man.
right? Me too.
Okay.
Man.
I need to go and have a bath. I'll be right back.
So let's start with a bit of music. Might need to tone it down a bit.
Lighten mood.
Anyone seen MacGruber?
Yeah.
MacGruber, the piss take of MacGyver.
Mm-hmm.
Val Kilmer in it. Ever since then, I can't eat double deckers without thinking of that film. He takes his shit in the cistern and in the toilet.
Yep.
Okay, can you guys hear the background stuff?
No.
Yeah.
Barely.
I feel like I'm in New York City.
Like this?
You hear people screaming, being raped.
Yeah.
I'm walking here.
Okay, so let's do a short recap. You guys fell into this room, tried to find a way out of it, there were a lot of little statues that came to life when you dropped them on the ground. After a while, you noticed the keystone on the north side of the room above the door, which opened the door. And as you opened it, you saw a corridor turning towards the west. And that's where we stopped our last session. Also, you guys notice that the air is thick and at times poisonous. By now, you notice that around every hour, mechanically, you take damage. So that's where we stopped. The door is open. You guys are free to do whatever you want. What do you want to do?
Leave the room.
5.
Okay.
I don't want to die from gas inhalation, so I'll...
Yeah, I'm trying to. I say we leave the room and shut the door behind us.
Yeah.
Okay. So Antrock, Hiroku, and Lumpy go out of the room.
Yeah, I'd like to leave the room.
You notice that there is still poisonous gas around this part.
We have to run
Push on.
through it.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
Yeah,
Can
moving.
we just check for traps as we go along the corridor? Just keep an eye open.
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
Can I help him on that?
Investigation.
Investigation. Eh.
Can I
Well,
help
hey,
him on that?
I investigated the shit out of it.
So did I.
Hey, you wasted that money.
I know, yeah.
So
I was too busy staring at your ass to notice any traps.
you two at the front are taking a good look at this corridor. And as you guys are looking for traps, you see Drogon walking in front of you while you're still looking for traps.
Well, I didn't think you were going
And-
to do that, but
Lumpy,
You put movements down, he's going to do it.
right before, like just in front of Drogon, you see that on the sides of the corridor, there are two like wooden beams that definitely look like a trap in how you see it. And if Drogon takes 2 more steps, he might trigger it.
Drogon, I wouldn't step forward, but you know what? Go on.
are you telling me what to do?
So Drogon, do you keep walking or do you stop?
No, that was all my movement.
Yeah, sure.
We're not,
like,
we're
Yeah,
not
we're
in
not in
we're not in combat,
Oh.
so.
No,
I'll go.
But
go
you've got to
ahead, mate.
forget-
There's a trap.
Like
Oh, you
he
do
he,
kind of.
he told you there's a trap in front of you. Do you stop?
yeah, I'm going to stop.
Okay.
I figured that you were going to let them move forward, then do their trap checking, and I was going to follow behind them.
Okay. So Lumpy,
Okay, now I'm
because
gonna do
you rolled this high, I'm gonna tell you, when you saw it and Drogon stopped, you took a better look at it, and you see that it's a trap that is triggered by weight. And if 2 or more people at the same time step on it, it triggers. It's safe to pass with 1 person at a time.
one at a time, lads. But if you're quite fat, I'd jump. Yeah, but so,
Okay.
just remember that. So one at a time. Let's go through it. It shouldn't set off. Shouldn't be in the way.
Okay, so what's the order, guys? Who goes first?
I'm last because
I'm probably the
I'm peeing in the
smallest.
corner.
I'll go second.
I'm pretty fat,
Okay,
so I'll go last.
so let me do this one by one. Who goes first?
Me.
He's
I'm
already in
probably the
front, so it
tiniest.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll stand
We'll
to
go
the side
second.
then to let everyone pass.
I'll go second.
Okay, so you guys need to move out of the way if you want to
Yeah.
let
I was
people
just doing.
pass the trap.
Just doing that. Yeah.
Okay, who goes next?
Barry, come on.
Barry's gone for a pee in the corner. He's just said that. Should we just assume he moves, or do you want to wait until he gets back?
I just moved
you wanna
him
go?
a little bit up.
Okay.
Who's next, guys?
Can I just look at them two, going, come on?
All right, I'll go.
Okay.
Nobody wants to do it. It's like I don't want to die. Look at you.
Can I push Barry over then, since he's out having?
There's not a lot of room on the other side of the trap,
You're
so
welcome for me saying about checking for traps, by the way. Saving your life. Every room now, it's got check for traps.
There looks like doors on the side.
Yeah, that's probably why the trap's there, right?
It did look like doors, but that's part of the trap. Like Lumpy would have seen that the what looks like doors would like flip open and like either squash someone in between them or push them further through the corridor without a means to like go back. So who's
Nice.
next?
So,
I'll go next, but I'll remain on.
You
the
push
trap.
it.
I remain on the trap to see if I can open the doors to the north and south.
He just said that
You missed it.
that's part of the trap.
It's part of the trap. Those
It's
are
a
not
facade. It's
actual
there
doors.
There just to make you stop.
Well, fuck. All right, I'll just pass.
Yes, I used a big word.
And this whole area is covered in gas too, right? Like the other one.
Yep.
Is it stronger or weaker in here, or is it just about the same?
Well, roll a perception check.
Never spelt it, don't
I
it?
inhale deeply.
Hold on.
I think we should send you into rooms first.
Me, yes, very much so.
What you've noticed is that you don't seem to be able to find like a specific source for the gas. It's not like in one room or in a corner of the room there's more or less gas. So far it seems like the ambient air of at least this area in the dungeon.
All right.
All right.
So what are you guys doing?
Can I rush past the guys and just see if I can open the door?
Sure, you're small, you could fit somewhere in between there, yeah.
That's what she said.
So you just open the door?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Mask mode. You open the door, and I'll give you a bit more. Like this.
Ooh, so dark.
I need to unmask a specific path. Yep, like this.
Oh.
So you open the doors, and I'll describe what you see. Roll a perception check for me.
Yes. Where is perception? There. Well, I see
Okay.
stuff.
So you see a square room with what looks to be exits to all the cardinal directions. One north, one west, one south, one east. And you see that this room is constructed of large stone blocks.
Mm-hmm.
The walls are all wet and slimy. The mud covers most of the floor in a thin coat.
Mm-hmm.
You see two doors recessed in the wall, one north, one south. And to the west, you see a pair of stairs leading down. You cannot really look into it yet. In the center of the chamber, you see a large polished boulder amid a pile of smaller rounded rocks. The boulder is 5 feet tall, brown of color, with dark streaks and spots. Leaning against this is what you... it looks to you like a... maybe like bamboo staff or something.
Huh.
You rolled high enough, like you see like in between the boulder and you, but closer to the boulder, you see a small moving shape in the mud.
Okay.
And as you keep looking, you see that it's a creature, a little creature that looks at you. It looks like a big, yeah, it looks like a big crayfish.
Could I fireball it?
No, wait. I want to do something else because in my inventory, I have.
Dry out the mud and it'll die.
What do I have? I have a torch. I want to throw one torch onto the sand, see what it does.
So you light the torch and you.
No. I just throw it.
You throw a stick.
Throw it. Yeah, you throw
basically I
the.
throw a stick.
You throw the stick into the room with the mud floor, and roll a perception check again. So what happens is you throw the stick in there, and the stick lands and slides a bit. The floor seems to be very slick, so to say.
Okay.
And as you throw it, the crayfish, like he looks up like even more with what looks to be anxiety, and you hear him go, "Oh wait,
It talks.
yes, it talks." Like I was assuming Jeroen would be here, so you guys would be able to talk to animals. So to make this a little bit easier, I'm gonna act like it speaks in common. So it says, "Who is this? Who is this? Who dares enter the chamber of the guardian? Oh no! You better go, or I will have to discharge my sacred duty. Be off with you, or I lose my temper."
Dude, you're gonna jizz on us?
I'm down. Shit. I'm sure Luke's
So-
down too.
Can I walk in and
Oh,
persuade
you shouldn't
him?
be here.
Just go,
You just better go. You just better go.
calm down, little man. We'll sort this. Don't worry. We're on your side. So can I persuade him we're on our side?
So like he comes up to the door where Barry is standing in the doorway, and he just looks at Barry, and then when he sees everyone behind you, and you need to go. You shouldn't be here. You need to go. You really need to go.
I attack him.
Oh God.
Okay. Roll, do your attack roll.
You realise that none of us can get past you, though, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think he's trying to make us lunch. Can have
Oh wait,
a
I
little
had to.
shrimp
I
boil
can't
after
target
this?
anything.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll put him down for you.
Right. So that was a 15.
One moment.
Don't
There you go.
dare punish me for not having it on the screen.
No.
Throwing shade.
Let's see if this works.
Oh shit! It's bigger than I thought.
It's bigger than I thought even.
All right. So I targeted it with a 15. Does that hit?
Let me see.
You'd have
It
to take a
exactly
step-
does.
You'd have to take a step forward, though.
Yeah, it was standing like right at the door.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's twice. Remove the second one, please.
Yeah.
What does this shrimp
So-
count as? It's definitely not a humanoid.
This guy.
Nemo.
Well, we're in combat, so I want everyone to roll initiative.
Yay!
It's still
Good
my
stuff.
attack round, right?
You had your attack, and then we do the initiative order.
All right. Fine. Keep your secrets.
So, did everyone roll initiative?
Everyone wrote shitty
Four.
initiative.
Right?
Christ. I thought 11 I'd be near the bottom, not the fucking top. Christ, man.
Okay, so no, let's do the initiative order. Okay, Entrak, you're up.
Does it look like it's about to attack? Because at the moment...
Roll a
all-
perception check.
Because I don't want to go hitting it. If it's
It hasn't attacked you yet, so I'll let you do a perception check on it. Let's just say that it doesn't look like it's as scared as you would assume it would be in this situation.
Is there space for me to stand up beside Barry, or is he completely blocking the path?
I think I'm blocking,
see.
right? Because it's not
Yeah,
very
like
long.
he's standing in the doorway with the doors open. I'd say it's a hard,
It's a hard
hard
pass.
situation. Yeah.
Right, okay. In that case, I'll stand up to the side then. if you can just move me a little bit upwards, so I'm not completely blocking the path for everybody else.
Like this?
Yeah, and then I'll ready an action to attack it if it comes close enough for me to hit it.
Okay.
All right.
So, as this happens, the crayfish, after being attacked, it shouts, "Call Kakira! Call Kakira! We're under attack! We need to protect this."
Need to protect the stone.
From Barry, I want you to roll a perception check. You see that the big stone in the middle is not a stone. The bamboo staff was not a staff, but a lag. And a giant...
I knew that was going to happen, man. I knew it was going to be something.
Giant.
A giant hermit crab rises from the mud.
Question though, Sal.
Awakened by this situation.
It's like mud crabs, guys.
Have you never played Skyrim?
They can't make it into the room we're in, can they?
No, but there's a trap behind us that will push us all the way through.
Alright.
Shouldn't have said that.
No.
Just gave me an idea.
Ooh, we could, guys. No, that's metagaming.
Yes, it is. So the crab moves up here and starts pushing the giant crayfish aside. Doesn't succeed right away, but the crayfish gets the idea.
Yes, cray cray.
Oh man, that's the only decent thing about that series. Is that song?
Let me double check something.
I wanna be your
You guys know the name.
Can I have a free action?
I want to use my inspiration for a free action.
Yes, me too.
Lumpy, you're up.
Sadly, it's not how that works.
Since everyone's in the way, can I just move across the trap for a start?
Yes.
And I'm going to target the giant crayfish. And I'm going to use
You
my
cannot
sacred...
see the giant crayfish.
I can't see it through the door. I mean, Barry's tiny, remember? So I could see how.
What are you trying to cast?
I'm casting a sacred flame, which is a flame-like radiance that descends upon the creature that I can see.
Okay.
So I'd see him in this big doorway, a little man.
Sure.
I'd see a giant crayfish.
Okay. Roll a d6 first for me.
I love how you're trying to convince him. You will. I do see it.
Oh,
Oh,
You hit Barry. Roll, target Barry like you would target your enemy.
well, we could have gone in.
Paint him.
Persuaded him, Barry.
Paint him like you did all the other girls.
right.
Yes, maybe like one of your family girls.
What did you say? I said sacred flame, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you did.
Didn't you say fluffy colored?
Don't worry. It's only a level 1.
You're still.
Wait, what
no, the
happened?
crayfish failed because you were still targeting him. Do you do half damage with Sacred Flame? I don't think so.
Target against no benefit.
It would if he only do
if
if you don't do any damage, it should automatically untarget him.
Yeah, exactly.
So it should do half damage.
So still go boom.
Yeah, but you're still targeting the
Jesus
crayfish.
Christ, dude.
Yeah, so
No, but you're targeting the crayfish.
Barry's
Barry.
Barry's defeated, and the giant
I corrected
crayfish
it.
failed.
Oh, right. I see what you mean.
okay, so
Did I do it right or did I fuck up?
you
No.
you targeted Barry and the crayfish, and you were supposed to only target Barry, but he succeeded, so there's no problem. You just missed. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, pass it along. Barry, you're up.
All right. First, as a free action, I whisper. I turn around and I whisper. Do I have to roll stealth to see if the KC doesn't hear it?
So you want them not to be able to hear it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a,
Close the doors.
let's say, a sleight of hand check.
All right. Sleight of hand. I am not proficient, but
You just shut the door and then talk to us.
fuck.
They hear it, but you think they won't.
Okay. I turn around like.
That's how
Guys.
this works, man.
There's a trap behind us. If we can lure them there, maybe they will fall in.
Oh wait, it's not completely true what I said, by the way, because they still need to do a perception check, and the crayfish has a -1. He doesn't hear it. Let's see if the
Ew.
hermit. What did you roll, by the way? An 8?
An 8, yeah.
They both don't fucking hear it because they rolled a 1 and a 3.
So one
Alright.
by one.
One by one, I'll hold them off. One by one, we move back.
Not that
past
kind
the
of trap. It's not that kind of trap.
Dude, they are very large. So
You know, but what I mean is the trap doesn't go down; it goes back. It pushes you along.
There's
You
no
missed that
time,
bit.
guys. What are you doing?
I'm
Oh, fuck.
attacking. I'm attacking the giant crayfish again.
We can't
With my warhammer.
Yeah, I want to attack too.
I fucking miss.
That's a miss.
Can I switch weapons?
Ooh.
No,
Kisses.
that would be an action.
I
Alright,
always
so I attack again with
Tell
my
her to keep her
warhammer.
lips off my man.
Ooh,
And
nice.
I action surge because I am very angry with Mr. C. And I attack again. Oh shit! Sorry, does it? Yeah, it hits. So it's 6 damage. I
Okay,
am.
excellent.
Can I move a bit back because I'm tiny?
Sure, go ahead.
I move here.
Okay, that means that the crayfish gets an attack of opportunity on you.
I ain't scared of no crayfish.
brightest dinner.
Oh, he misses on a 15.
Oh yes, he does.
Holy shit. Well, that's a miss. You go. Wait, why can I
Yeah,
not?
I
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Where did you want to go?
There, yeah, right there.
Okay. That's your turn.
That's my turn. Sorry, I will move. Yeah.
Miroko.
All right. So what all can I see? Nothing, right?
All right, will you move?
I'll say that the doors don't automatically close. So there's this opening that would be as wide as, at least as wide as Barry is. So you can shoot through it.
I am fucking wide.
All right.
The only thing is, there's a couple of people in between you.
Mm-hmm.
Disadvantage.
Instead, I'll just go on this side of the trap.
Okay. And you can still hold an action. Like, if you have a free line of sight, you could put that as a trigger for your held action.
Oh wait. Yeah.
Okay, Drogon, it's your turn. That means you can.
Oh, sorry.
Cap.
Stop wanking. Come on, leave it alone.
I think I want to cast Fireball. But I want to see, like, can I cast it in my line of sight? I'm going to place my my movement line, but don't move me. Place, like...
You cannot see past the crayfish. Like, the crayfish is up into the corridor.
Oh,
Move
okay.
to there, and then you can do the cone, can't you?
No, it's a...
He's
It's a
doing fireball, not fire.
It's a 20. Yeah, it's a 20
Yeah.
radius.
Yeah, if you cast it on him, it's going to incinerate us all.
yeah, all right. I will just...
But you could
Oh.
throw
Yeah,
that out there.
Shut up! No,
Okay.
he can't.
Okay.
Fuck up.
I know what I'm going to do then. I'm going to do Shatter, because that's only 10 feet radius.
Okay. Let me check.
Target him, he's 10 feet.
That's 15.
Um,
So if you target him, you wouldn't get hit.
it says each creature with a 10-foot radius. In a 10-foot radius, so it would be both of them.
Yeah, but what
Yeah.
he's saying is it won't hit you if you cast it on him. 'cause
Yeah, I
you-
was just
Oh.
checking.
Oh, yeah. Okay, all right, so that's what I want to do.
Yeah, target them both, then do your roll.
All right, hold on. There we go, there it is.
I feel like I need a rug.
They both succeed. Do you do half damage or no damage?
I don't know,
Shatter.
let me look it up.
Half. You can
no.
still roll for damage.
No targeting. You have.
Yeah, if your target still remains after they save, then do have damage.
I like the
Oh,
big
okay,
tits.
that's good to know.
It's automatic, so you can still roll damage, and if it will do it,
Exactly,
so.
exactly. Okay. The crayfish looks like he.
That's some real bad rolls, though, buddy. Jesus.
Right.
2, a 1, and a 1 on 8s as well. Jesus.
Well, if you want to know, the saves were both natural 20s on the crayfish and the Calcacula.
Yeah, but
Wow.
even though the damage roll is terrible, though. Look at
Right.
Yeah. So, Drogon, is that your turn?
I still have another
it does
action I could
ticks.
do, right?
that. That's cool.
No. If you cast a spell, that's it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess.
You can move, though, if you want,
You get your movement action.
and your bonus action.
Boom. There, I'm done.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Excellent.
Time for crawfish.
I've got an action held as well, so if it comes within my melee distance, I will attack it first.
The crayfish goes out of view, and you guys can't see it anymore.
Yeah, it's so not going to come from behind us, is he?
Wait, what's this? Oh yeah. Antrak, it's your turn again.
I will take a couple of steps back here. Again, still facing the door, and I'll hold my action still in case anyone comes within range.
Okay.
But I shall hold the line for everybody else to retreat.
Who retreats? I mean, when
Well,
have
you're
we
all
ever
retreating.
retreated?
You've all of you are now running across the trap, away from the fight.
I haven't retreated.
So you guys see that the Calcacila takes a look at you guys, sees that you guys are staying in the corridor,
Fucking firewall, bowel, whatever.
Right.
goes back to the middle, and
Yeah, he does.
retracts once again into its shell.
Huh.
We did see that coming, didn't we?
It's a trap.
Well, to be fair, they weren't hostile towards us. Somebody decided to hit them, when they were sleeping.
Lumpy, it's your turn. Like, you guys can decide what to do. Because... No, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to move inwards to this. And I'm going to try and open a line of communication with Kalia.
We're sending in the negotiator. Don't
Yeah.
shoot him.
Don't shoot!
So-
Friendlies! Friendly intruder.
As you get in there, you see the giant crayfish, raising its arm to hit you.
No!
And as you say this, it's wait. Let me double check this.
Lumpy's dead in one hit. Cuts him right in half. Fucking bisects him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it does.
it just says I just want you to go. I just want you to go. Don't be there. Don't be here. I just want you to go.
Look, we've both done things we're going to regret later. But
Here's another one.
I think...
He didn't do anything, did he?
Yes, he attacked us, motherfucker.
No,
But
we
anyway.
attacked him.
Yeah, but then he retaliated. But anyway,
He had, yeah.
sorry about my little friend there. He gets a bit feisty. Is there any way we can negotiate a safe passage?
I look menacingly.
So
Though he can't see me.
He looks.
as you
start
say
scowling
this,
at the darkness.
Yes.
as you say this, you just see the crayfish running around this whole place.
Look, man, I
still
don't
talking-
like creepy crawlies, man. Can you just stop?
Still talking to you I just want you to go. Just don't be here. We need to safeguard this place. You just need to go.
I'll go through that door in the north then. That's going from here. You can have your little place. You can do whatever the fuck you want, and I'll
Yes,
go.
yes,
okay?
good.
Okay,
Excellent.
okay,
Just go.
okay,
Just go.
okay,
And then
okay.
it runs around the whole circle again. Just go.
I'm still saying a fireball on that wet mud would probably cook them both.
Leave him alone, you. Leave him alone. No,
Well, you can't-
just
you can't
safe
see him.
passage. Let's just. Well, I'm just sensing. I'm a fucking
It's
cleric. I
and
can
it's not
see.
your turn.
The word of God can see me. So can I move up to there? Oh,
Yes,
no,
you
I can't. Yeah, I'll be using dash runner because we're still technically in the fight, aren't we?
Okay. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You got to slide on your ass, mate.
Yeah. Here we go. Come on. Come on.
As you start running and using your dash action, you suddenly feel that this mud is very, very slick, and you feel your feet slipping for a second there. You maintain your balance, and you can continue. You don't fall on your face.
Nice. So can I move?
So you go towards that door.
Can I open the door and go through?
Yeah, okay, one moment. I'll consider us out of battle.
It's my turn next.
Right, we're not in battle,
We're not.
so we're not in
No,
battle.
Barry.
Do what you
No,
like.
no.
Whenever you like.
So as you open the door, no, like this. Oh, fuck me.
Alright.
You're not my type. Sorry. I like really hairy,
I'm gonna
buildy,
say,
bushy.
everybody
bushy
gets one joke. I only do the outside
Time
stuff.
and place, guys. Time and place.
You see another corridor towards the north.
I'm assuming you shouted back to us that we can come through, right? Because at the moment we're all in this corridor thinking that we're still fighting.
Say I have not at this moment.
Well,
so if
in-
we're out of battle, then I'll do my cantrip of thaumaturgy and have a booming voice that shouts through, "Just fucking run past it."
So you're going to use a big loud voice to tell us this. We're in a room with a crazy thing running around, acting all
Yes.
frantic. Because that's
So-
not going to go badly.
Lumpy, is that your turn?
Yes, because he just wants to say, "No, it's me." Like the last 5.
I want to
Oh,
keep the
I-
tempo up, guys.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had the last.
I'm
I had the
still
last
in
10
battle
foot, so-
mode, guys. I'm very sorry.
Okay.
This
Alright.
fucker
So
running about.
So,
get me
Barry.
through the door.
yeah.
Hold on, get me through the door.
No, that's too far. Oh no, you did your dash
Yeah,
action.
I did two. I did 220. So there you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
no.
so Barry, as you get up, or you can still see the crayfish.
Yeah.
It just like it looks like an airport attendant. Like it goes like this, like move, 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 move.
Exits are here, here, and here.
Go, go, go.
Do that again. Do that again, please.
Oh god. Somebody needs to have a gift of that, please. Please, for the love of God.
Can I roll for confusion?
Well, do an insight check.
Skills inside -1, guys.
Ooh,
No,
so
you
not-
you
not
get
too
the
bad.
you catch the drift of what the crayfish is meaning. Like, it's a bit confusing that a giant crayfish is like communicating intelligently with you, but you've seen worse.
All right, I run here, and I keep clicking my middle mouse button, and as I am there, I pat the crayfish on the. What is it? A crab?
A crayfish.
the crab's in the
What
middle
does
of
it
the
look
room.
like? What does it look like?
Kreeft.
Oh, I pat it on the pincer and say, "Well done, pig. That'll do."
It doesn't even pay attention to you. It just looks forward to the next guy going through. So everyone else, are you guys just following?
Yeah, we're following.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do this out of order.
Yeah,
I'm
so,
moving you
I
guys.
can move here, and I run forward to here so I can see what's behind around the corner.
Okay. The crayfish is excitedly running a circle around the whole thing again.
The fuck?
Joe, you're fucking muscular. The way you sit there now.
Fly, fuck off.
Alright.
Yes, this
My
is
bad.
like on his. Okay. Markers, guys, I need some movement markers.
I have mine down.
I'll just beat you both. And do it.
Okay. Lumpy and Rock, Lumpy and Ansrock, I want you to do a perception check.
I was gonna say, can I have a look at what this thing is to the side?
You're on the perceptions, aren't you?
I know, yeah.
Jesus, man.
So towards the east side here, whoops, Lumpy notices a stone set into the wall. Are we listening to a football match all of a sudden?
No, sorry.
In the corner?
My lady friend's going to Carnival in San Francisco. I was watching a video.
Got no fans.
Your lady friend. Ooh.
So
Yeah.
once again, the walls of this corridor are also wet and slimy. What was the word again? Stucco. How do you guys call it in English?
Stucco?
You
Or
call
like,
it stucco.
I would
Staccato?
think of like.
I have no idea what
mud,
you're
It's
like
not
bedrock
slimy.
mud.
It's
Coins
Yeah.
what we call stuk in Dutch.
It's like
Probably stucco
render.
then.
It's
Yes.
like
You know
the
when
thing
you
the
render a
Polish
house.
people do in your house.
Fuck
I'm
off.
so sorry. I've completely lost this conversation. What the fuck are you all talking about?
All right.
Stucco walls.
All
Stucco.
right. Wait. Look
Slimy
at
walls.
Luke's walls. Look at Luke's walls,
Yeah.
and then get the difference between Luke's walls and Joby's walls.
That's stuk, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Plaster.
stuk. That's plaster. Plaster. Yes.
Yeah.
I was
Plaster.
gonna say what the
Plaster
fuck are you
walls.
talking about?
But stucco's like it's grainy, like it's got like
Yeah,
a,
it's textured.
a pattern to it.
Yeah,
It's
it's like it's a
not
rough
flat.
texture.
You know,
It does
wood
start
chipping.
out kind of.
So a rough textured plaster.
Jesus Christ! I'm so glad we got there, boys. I'm so glad we got there.
No, I know what it is.
What kind of
You know when you see-
consistency has it got, though?
It's plastic. You know what they had
It's-
used
it's
to
wet
plaster
and slimy,
houses on
Joby.
the outside. You know what the
Jesus
plaster
Christ.
house is on the outside? Like,
Okay,
you know when you
guys,
go past
guys.
an old fucking house. I'm just gonna put it in chat, fuck's sake.
Like, this is gonna take even longer than the room you started this.
Can I just
So-
push it?
Jesus, we're already almost an hour in.
And we've managed to go through one room. Yep.
Yep.
So the plaster on the east side of this corridor, especially around this stone set into the wall, is almost like decomposing because it's saturated with water. There are pieces that fell off or were rubbed off. So you can see exposed the seams around this stone that seems to be set in the wall.
Guys, it looks like a secret door here. I'm gonna push it. So, can I push it?
Okay, so you try to.
I think it's a corridor wall trap that closes in.
I'm gonna say this.
It's a good thing I've gone past it then.
I really don't see this ending well. Fuck it.
So, Luke, you need to pay attention to what we're doing here. Because right now, you're taking damage, acid damage, from the contact with the plaster.
Ow.
What do you do?
Say ow.
Ow. Can I firebolt it? Guide bolt
Piss
it?
on yourself.
Just blow
Neutralize
up.
it.
So,
Wait, hang on.
right
the
now,
wall is sticky and got acid on it, and you want to fire something at it so it splashes everywhere. Is that what you're saying?
Acid ain't flammable, man.
No, but it will splash everywhere, right? It will splash on us all.
You got a shield, didn't you? You're a fucking paladin.
I say we all just drop
Wow,
down.
you guys are suicidal, aren't you?
right. Luke,
said
by
he's gonna
now,
kill us,
you
we're gonna
have taken.
That doesn't mean you have to
damage.
fucking walk into it.
3 damage.
Yes. What are you doing?
So are you doing it or am I doing it?
How you
I'm doing it.
That's alright.
What are you doing?
Lay on the ground and piss on yourself.
Stop, drop,
gen-
and roll. Stop,
Right.
drop, and roll.
By now,
That's
it's
jellyfish,
4
isn't
damage.
it?
Oh my god.
Move away, Luke. Move away.
It's...
Can he-
I want to get
So-
in here.
5
do I s-
damage.
5 damage. Alright, I want to use rings
7.
of fire on it and dry out the acid off it, burn it off. Just fucking melt
6
off the
damage.
acid.
I think
Okay,
he's trying to tell
so-
you to take your hands off the fucking wall, you dick.
I'm pushing. I'm pushing. Come on. Just buy
Okay.
fruit. Push.
So,
Push.
Oh, for the love of God.
I'm still
you
pushing.
notice, like, it hurts you specifically at the point of contact with the line in the plaster.
Hold
You
the
try-
line.
You try to push. Roll a strength check for me.
Please, 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 please.
You feel that it does budge just slightly. But whatever happens, you're not gonna be able to do this on your own.
All right, let's all help him.
We're talking now 7 damage.
I run up there
Okay,
and
then
help
I'll
him.
take my hands off then, straight off, and I look at the crane. All right, this is gonna hurt someone, but I really need help here. I promise to heal you straight after.
I can
As
heal
you're
too.
talking,
hurt.
the plaster on your hands is still doing damage. 8 damage total.
Okay, I'm wiping it off on my clothes now.
Oh, sir, give him inspiration for that, please. For the love of God.
Well,
He's spreading the
there yet.
plaster to his body.
Has anyone got any
I know,
ale or anything just to
inspiration.
wash? Just to give me some fucking water. Put it. Who's gonna water ski? Come on.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
Tell me.
brush off the plaster from your hands. You had 9 damage total.
Jesus Christ.
Whew. Right.
And like what you guys have gathered from this situation is that you can probably open this, but if you're not protecting yourselves, it's gonna hurt.
Okay, Barry.
Yeah.
I promise to heal you if you help me push this door.
But he
All
has
right,
armor,
come on.
doesn't
Let's
he?
keep going.
All right. I move there
Yeah.
and I help push.
Okay. So you guys both push.
I'm helping
Yeah.
too.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Keep
say
this
like
over.
I'll allow any amount of people push this door together.
I'll promise to heal you if we get through this.
All right, I'm helping
No.
push. There's
Okay.
3 of us. Let's go.
You heal me regardless. Thank you.
I'm just like putting this line
Strength
so I
check.
can see whatever the
Yeah.
hell happens. Everyone that participates, do a strength check.
Oh, nat 20, baby.
You're like Mighty Mouse, aren't you?
I am.
Here he comes to save the day.
It's a gift and a curse.
Mighty Mouse.
So
on its way.
everyone, this is everyone that's pushing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. What's the total?
A
That's
lot.
30, 43, 46. You guys push. And you feel that with your combined strength, you just barely don't get it in there. It doesn't move further. Except one of you, Barry,
Yeah.
rolled a natural 20. And I'll count that as a fucking +5 to this situation.
Me too.
And you, little guy, you find all the energy and rage. Your hands are burning. You push a little harder. And the stone slides inwards. I want everyone to take 1 damage.
Okay, I will do that.
And I want to know what you guys are doing.
Well,
Can I
I'm
just-
rushing in.
Can I just see what I see down this corridor?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I want to wipe my hands off
Um,
on my pants or something.
You see a set of stairs that lead into rubble.
So it's
yeah.
but-
blocked
then, is it?
Wait, did I do that
It
correctly?
looks collapsed.
It goes up, but it seems to go into collapsed rubble. Barry, you
Yeah.
head in there,
Yeah.
and I'm going to open this up. There's a lot going on here, so I need to do my stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Yeah. So you rush in.
Yeah.
And you see another set of doors and a couple of urns, vases. How do you call them?
What? Varens?
Vases.
Oh,
Urns.
urns. Yeah,
Just-
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Farsi.
Phases.
So
The vases, yeah.
Farsi.
that's what you see on the side. Let's see. Yeah, basically that's what you see so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna rush in as well.
Yeah, you guys do that. I'm gonna stand right here.
Can I slowly put my hands on this door to see if it burns?
Slowly make it burn. If it's gonna burn, it's gonna burn, right?
So, what happens, Lumpy, is like, did everyone clean their hands
Yeah.
right away?
Yeah.
Okay. What happens is, like, has Lumpy ever been to something like a blacksmith or an alchemist? Like, would you have visited that type of shop?
Yes. Because I'm a man of the people. Even though I'm a
What you
lord.
smell is the oh no, wait.
The furnace?
Let me double check something.
I can hear the bellows.
What you smell, Lumpy, is like anything that wasn't part of the adamantine material of your armor. So basically anything that was like paint or stuff on top of it, cloth or anything, has burned away up to the adamantine there where you brushed off your hands on your clothes.
Nice. So I'm half naked now. And it's chafing to fuck now, man. It's just adamantine rubbing against my skin.
So any cloth or anything like that was in front of that adamantine armor is now like gone exactly where you rubbed your hands off.
Damn it.
So, I want Barry and Lumpy to roll a perception check.
It's a room.
So, Barry, you look around. Yeah. You thought by opening this stone entrance you would get somewhere, but there's yet another door after this door. Lumpy, you see this small room. It almost looks like a foyer, a foyer. I'm not sure how you say it.
Foyer.
Yeah, foyer.
Right.
Like up to another room. Your impression is that this looks a bit official. It looks ceremonious, or like part of some tradition, or yeah, like I said, ceremony. You see 3 urns on each side next to the doors. You see in front of you 2 bronze doors filled with glyphs.
Alright, Barry, I'm gonna say these urns everywhere. This doesn't look like a good sign. Just hold back for a second. I'm just gonna open these doors and have a look what's happening inside here.
All right.
So,
Wait, I have Arcana. Could I like study the glyphs?
sure, go ahead.
Okay, let me put my guy up in there. I'll roll that. Oh, great. I know nothing.
I'll move to the side.
Well, the thing is, because you're a sorcerer, you have some insights into magic. The thing about glyphs is that they are hard to understand on a magical level. Like there's depth to it.
Yeah. But I mean,
Reading a glyph doesn't necessarily give you the ability to use or approach the magic that's beyond it.
But do I recognize any of them?
This is different.
And
These glyphs are not describing magic. What this describes is an actual text. And you can read, "Here lies Tox Popolocus, master of the others, who is like the wind and the night."
That sounds like someone we need on our team.
Go Poco.
Yeah, but hold on, because this is what I'm about to ask Antarok, because I remember he's good at doing this. Is there any chance you could detect if this is good or evil around here?
Oh,
You realise I'm not. You realise I'm not in the room, right?
I'm still using thaumaturgy. I'm still shouting like I'm everywhere.
I'm everywhere,
motherfucker.
You guys are like 15 feet from each other. You can hear what's happening.
I'll step up to there and do I sense anything?
Let me double check how this works again.
Gives off
It's your
an
divine
odor.
sense, right?
Gives off an odor if it's evil.
Smell
Or a
anything?
sweet smelling smell if it's good.
Well, you take a moment to try and sense what is beyond this door. You have a way of recognizing celestial, fiendish, or undead nature. You also can sense whether or not something is evil or good.
Mm-hmm.
You don't sense celestial or fiendish nature, nor do you sense undead. What you do sense is an evil hunger for blood, a very old evil. What you also
on
sense,
the other side of this door, just
yeah. What you also sense is that it's not active at this moment. But just like a church would feel holy to you, this feels the opposite.
Then I tell them that I feel it's a desecrated area, and we're probably best to stay clear.
All right, let's try the other doors.
Well, I'd also like Entronk. I'd like you to actually think about what would be important to Entronk to do here. Like either way, I'm fine with it.
Oh,
But
I hate you. I hate you. I truly
No,
do.
but-
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
He
I
wants
still
to
hate
destroy
you.
it.
Yeah, well, I would though, wouldn't I?
You would.
But
I
said-
don't know. Like that's up to you. But it like
Yeah, but you said.
this choice would define it.
Yeah.
It would define your future roleplay with Entronk. I feel like.
You said that I didn't get a sense of it evil though, didn't you? I just got a sense of
It does feel evil.
it does.
Yeah.
Well,
But not
then-
fiendish or undead.
No, but that doesn't mean it's not an enemy, and
A
I'm all
human
about
undead
cleansing the.
evil.
I'm
But
all
also,
about-
it doesn't feel active in a way. Like if it would be a rift to the fucking Nine Hells or something, it would feel active to you. This
Okay.
doesn't.
Thank you for-
hang on. I was just trying not to be too nerdy because the wife was in the room. All right. I'm trying so hard. I must cleanse this land of unholy and evil. I say we go in. I tell them it's clear and they should go in. No,
Okay.
we have to go. Something in there that needs to be destroyed.
Like Entronk, you're also like standing there, right?
Yes. Well, I'm gonna walk towards the door, but they're in front of me. so-
Like, as you guys are standing there taking a look around the room, I want you guys like because you guys are just like standing there for a couple more minutes right now. I want you to do another perception check.
All right,
All
I'll do
of
a
us.
perception check and then I'm gonna pee real quick.
Okay.
Well, that's a waste of a
Wow.
nat 20. That's a waste of my nat 20. God damn it. I needed
Again,
that.
I'm in a
I
room.
just walk through the door blind.
It's such a room.
So, Drogon would also be here, by the way.
Can I pee real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
You don't
Yeah,
have
I'm
a
just
bottle
gonna grab
next to you?
something
Come
to
back.
eat. So can I have a set as well, please? Can I go to the toilet?
Impromptu break.
Yes, I'm a kind teacher.
You cannot go potty.
What a bunch of squares. They're lying. They're gonna go have some faggots and peas or something, whatever British people do. Joe, can you hear me still?
I can.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right. Sorry, I thought I had my shit messed up. Joe, you should just set up a 24/7 webcam where people can pay to watch you. I'm telling you.
Camboy Joe.
Right?
Right? What?
$2 a minute.
Oh,
You're right.
just saying, I
You'd pay to look, Cam?
no, I'm kind of in that market myself, so,
Boobies?
I know where to go.
What? No, I'm good, thank you.
Well, some people are into hairy nipples, Joe.
Right.
I had to shave my chest.
Show
it
me.
was getting
Show
bad.
me.
See?
Go on. Oh, baby.
Yeah, my shit was like Joe's. I couldn't deal with it.
All right, I'm back.
So, You guys are all looking around the room.
What?
Well,
We entered?
the room where you were. No.
Oh.
You can't feel us?
Like, there's not much in here. So
I
what
feel
happens is
mentoring.
that most of you guys are searching behind the urns or, like, looking for other texts or anything. But Antarok, because you noticed the evil beyond this door, you are very concentrated on that specific direction. And what you notice is that there are a couple of things. Besides the glyphs on the door, there's also like a wax seal. And there's like this little slit in between the door. Like, it's not perfectly closed. You could maybe peek in there before opening it.
And then I, of course, peer through the gap.
Okay. Roll an investigation check. Only you, Antrok.
That one.
I've got to say the music's a lot more sinister this time.
Yeah, and a lot more quiet.
Not good, not bad, just meh.
DJ, turn it up.
You take a look. You're not really sure. It's too dark. But it feels like there is a mechanism to this door or something. Like, it's not simply closed or just waxed. Maybe because, like, you could think that because of the evil that's beyond there, it might be a bit more secured.
Do I see any sort of way then of opening it?
Is there a piece down above the door?
You tried looking, but beyond the seal that you saw and like the space in between the door, like it's less than an inch, but you know that you could at least see part way into there.
Could I try and
it's
pry it
just
open?
too dark.
Is it big enough to got a sword or something in there to try and pry it open?
Sure. I'd say it's barely wide enough for your sword. Like, maybe not even your whole sword, but at least a couple of like.
Yeah, I
like
get that a
10
lot.
Inches. It gets wider towards the base, right?
Like a teepee.
What? That's weird.
No, it's not. Normal. What are you talking about?
So
It gets wider through the middle, right? And then it tapers off again.
roll a dexterity check for me.
Okay. Oh, these high roads are going to come back and bite me on the ass in a minute.
So you put your sword in between the two doors, and it feels open. There's nothing behind the door necessarily. Behind the wax seal, you don't feel like there's a mechanism, except there is a lock, like right behind the wax seal. But you just want to be sure, like a lock, okay, maybe there's something up there. And as you go up with your sword, you hear tink. You feel a bit of glass on top. And you feel like you did a really good roll on your dexterity here. So you stop before you break the glass.
Okay.
But that does tingle your spidey sense.
I withdraw my sword
Yes.
and I tell the others that this door is booby-trapped. And that there's a mechanism behind this wax seal that maybe somebody can try and crack.
At this
then-
point, can I just put a dagger through the door?
Well,
and break
your
the
own's
glass and
not
try
No,
and
here.
see my guy?
wait. I take a step back. I step back into the room where I was before because I'm unable to open the door. So, let's
Alright, guys, since I'm the one that pulled you in here and basically was
Put your
saying,
movement down, Joby.
help me
Pardon?
out. Everyone
Put your
stand
movement
back. I'm
I
going to
have. I'm
spring
back
this
where I was,
trap
but
and try and run at the same time.
okay. I'll step
Say
outside
again,
the room.
Lumpy.
I'm telling everyone to go back outside the room because I'm the one that brought them in here by trying to push everything. So I'm going to spring this trap by putting my dagger through the gap and breaking the glass.
Okay. Okay, so let's see.
Going out first.
Barry, you're also staying there?
I am moving slightly back to here. No, wait. here so Lumpy can also pass me, but I'm also here if he needs me.
Okay. So Lumpy, you stick your dagger through the slit in the between the doors to break the glass, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This ain't gonna end well, but
Roll a strength check for me.
always picking my worst fucking ones, man.
First strike, you break the glass. And as you break the glass, you hear it falling behind the door. Nothing really happens the first second. I want you to roll a perception check.
It's 20.
So you take a look at the door. You don't see anything.
Can I do an Arcana check? Did we find out what was written on the?
Barry, I want you to roll a perception check as well.
Oh, I see everything.
Lumpy is looking at the wax seal at the floor, and right before it actually happens, you see from the top of the slit of the door green gas coming through. And right before you can tell Lumpy that it's coming towards him, it's expanding towards him, you see him inhale this green smoke. It goes into his nose. And Lumpy falls to the ground.
There we go.
All right.
Harry.
Can I want to try and get to him while holding my breath.
Lumpy, I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Jesus. At least that was a good roll.
Oh, no, yeah.
Lumpy, you fall to the ground. The gas is still above you, but you fell out of its range. You caught a breath of relatively clean air just in time. And you wake up again, like almost immediately, but you're really drowsy. And you feel like you were exposed to some kind of sleeping agent, a very potent sleeping agent.
Yeah, Barry, don't put your dick in the door. That's all I'm saying.
You are now immune to the sleeping agent for 1 hour.
What? You better run up in there.
Barry was holding his breath. Are you grabbing Lumpy and taking him out of there?
Yes.
Okay. So, Lumpy, you are able to...
awake, why not I just stand up?
You
Because
can
you'll be
stand up.
right back in the
Yeah, I'll
gas.
stand up and go. No,
But you're still prone, and
But
you're
the
you're
time
still
it takes
prone.
you to stand back up, Barry was already moving towards you, so technically
Exactly.
he would have
So
got to you
Barry's
first.
like, he's helping you up. What are you guys doing? Barry, you're holding your breath there. What do you want to do?
Barry, get out.
I'm
Come back.
well, I'm pulling him back towards safety because I don't know if he's immune or anything.
Okay.
I'm being a hero here.
Let me
Do I
see.
know I'm immune, or is it just?
No, you do know. How could you know?
Well, I've woke back up and I'm still breathing it.
Alright.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you know you're immune to it.
Go
So
on, I can handle it.
I want you guys to put your moving actions to where you want to go.
I want to stay where I am, motherfucker. I want to get through this door now.
Going down there probably isn't the best idea, boys.
Well,
So-
I
Better
don't
than
want to
being
spend
by
3
cloud of
hours
gas.
in one room.
Lumpy,
Go to sleep.
Go into the room with the giant.
I'm staying.
where you're staying there. Okay.
I'm dragging him, so how can he stay?
Okay. In that case, roll 2 strength checks.
Each of us would.
One of
Each.
each. Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Fuck
let's
you.
just say that Barry pulls you away.
Damn it. I want the loot that's in there.
So, Barry and Lumpy, you see the gas slowly spreading throughout that room. But there doesn't seem to be a draft or anything. over the course of, let's say, a couple of minutes, you see that it will probably dissipate in a little bit of time, but like not within the minute.
All right.
In the meanwhile, down south, Drogon and Miroku, the crayfish comes running out again and says, "No, no, 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 no! You need to go. You need to go."
I just say we're going. We're going.
All right, we're going. We're just passing through again.
Yeah, I got lost. We're going.
So where are you guys going?
Down.
Okay, as you guys go down there, you can see a staircase that goes down, ends into a door. But like at the bottom of the staircase and in front of the door is a very high layer of mud and silt. I want you two to roll a perception check. Okay, so what you both see is that this silt is probably being brought here by, like, this is a wet cave almost. It's stonework. This is built, this whole area, but there's like water slowly trickling in.
Yeah.
And this being the lowest part of this area, silt is slowly being deposited there. Looking at the door, it's at least halfway, like up to halfway the door blocked in silt.
Could I cast a fire spell on it to dry it out and maybe kick it away?
It's feet deep, so...
Oh, so I guess that's a no.
It.
Say again?
Fireball.
Fireball.
Yeah, I could do that.
Could wade through it.
Nah, there's probably shit in there. If it's feet deep...
It's too thick to wade. It's not like the mud. It's like deposited silt.
Oh,
over
so we could
the
stand
years.
on it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's feet deep, but we can stand on it. It's like, yeah, all right.
Well, you're not sure if you'll sink in it, but like it
But
looks.
it's not mud. It's like dust or
thicker.
something.
Yeah. No. It's thicker than mud, but you don't know if it would behave like quicksand or that you could like actually stand on it. It's
Yeah,
basically like a riverbank. Like it's wet. Sometimes you'll sink through it, and sometimes you don't. You know.
I'd like to try and dry it out somehow, if possible.
Okay, so while you're contemplating this, the crayfish is like moving closer and like almost pushing Miroku to go away.
Well, we could always try south.
Right.
I'm gonna walk back in.
Okay, so Lumpy, you move in there. The smoke is still not gone. The gas is still there. It's green colored, but you can smell it, and it smells like almost relaxing now to you because like you're immune to the poison aspect of it.
So I'm like, hey guys, I wouldn't come in here. It seems like I'm immune to the gas now, so
Yes.
I'm going to describe what's around me. There's 6 urns. We've got the wax seal. I broke the glass. Yeah, didn't I?
So Miroku is going back up north. Drogon, what are you doing?
I guess I will go back up north too.
Since
Okay.
I've sprung the trap, can I just try and push the door now? Just push with all my...
Yeah. Roll
Strength.
a strength check.
Oh, fuck it, yeah.
You feel like the door gives, but it's still locked.
Yeah, remember it's got a lock on it.
Really? Can I have a look at... I'm going to have a look at the door, see if there's a keyhole or anything. Perception.
You see that behind the wax seal seems to be some kind of locking mechanism. So you could take off the wax seal and then access the lock aspect of the door.
So, take off the wax seal and...
I rush in.
Barry! Stay on the floor.
Your movement.
While holding my breath.
Yeah.
My movement in, yeah?
Yeah. You try to rush in and you bump into a still locked door.
No, he opened the door. He opened the door, right?
No.
No,
he
you
just
took off the
covered
wax
it.
seal
Ah,
and
jeez.
you
Start
take
looking at the
4
locker
damage.
Ah.
You take four bludgeoning damage from not paying attention.
Yep.
And 5 points of embarrassment.
Shouldn't he also hit the ground because he's always
What are you guys doing?
quickly?
I'm currently stood there laughing at Barry on the floor.
Can I try and pick the lock?
Do you have thieves' tools or anything?
No, and I'll just shove my dagger in it and just smash the lock.
Well, what about the rogue? Can't he do it?
Hold your breath.
I'm holding my breath.
Rogue any more of
I don't have a rogue.
Oh, are you rogue? I thought.
Well, considering that, Barry, I want you to do a Constitution saving throw.
He would have my aura protection, which is why I followed him in.
Okay.
So he would have-
Barry, you are also immune to the poison.
I take a deep breath because I've been holding my breath for like hours.
It's not really poison, by the way, Antrok. Like, I know you're immune by definition, but
I know.
I call it a poison, but it's not mechanically.
I will step in anyway.
Okay, roll a Constitution saving throw.
It should automatically add it for me, right?
You
Yeah, it
pass.
Fuck yes, I
You
pass.
are also immune for 1 hour towards this sleeping agent.
Can you move me?
What are you doing? Right.
I'm
Can I? Oh, I'm thinking what? Yeah. Shall I
So
blow
let's
the
just say,
Blow the bloody
you have
doors off.
the idea that
lock with a fireball.
you have the idea that you pushed in the door. It didn't open because it was locked, but maybe pushing it together with some added strength could break open.
I love you,
Oh,
Sal.
yes.
I'm trying to keep the tempo.
Hey,
I'll help.
Mr. Paladin, come on.
I'll help push the
I'm
door, Barry.
pushing like crazy.
Everyone that's helping pushing, roll a strength check.
Wow, plus
I'm
5. Jesus Christ, man.
I'm still a bit drowsy.
So together, you guys are able to open the door, and I'll open up the area for you guys.
Now I rush in.
Give it a chance. Like, give it a second so we can see before you say.
No, I rush in. What I
Okay,
do?
put down your movement.
You should have made his movement down before you uncovered it.
Well, let's just say you rush in. I'll put down your movement. You end up here in front of something. Roll a perception check for me, Barry.
I see.
Excellent.
Seriously, that's your 4th critical. Right?
Nah, yeah, right?
So,
I
what
got
you
your
see,
cheat engine, Joby.
I had to dial it back a bit. It was starting to be a bit too obvious.
So, behind the doors, Barry, you see a chamber cut out of rock, and you see like stalactites coming down from the ceiling. This is a very old part of this dungeon. Let's see.
Let me open the casket. Let me open the tube.
You see that like the cornerstones of this room, the angly parts there, are brown, shot through with black. Like it's different stone. Everything is white stone except from those corners. You see black stone, almost like going into the room, with brown parts shooting through it. You see triangular stone pillars that support the high ceiling. And in the center of this chamber, you see a colossal monument, almost like resembling a giant's table or something. It's covered on all sides with intricate carvings and glyphs, and engraved on the floor in front of the entrance, you see you see more glyphs on the floor. On the opposite side of the monument in the middle, you see an X embedded in the wall 6 feet above the floor.
I rush towards the axe.
I would guess whatever's in the
Can
fucking.
I move into the room as well, where he does?
Well, let's just say
Carefully
that
avoiding the pillars, by the way.
Why?
Okay, Drogon, I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. 1 second. Hold on. That.
You're on the floor.
Nope.
How did that instantly make him unconscious, though? Was that you?
No.
Once you... Oh, no. The Z's is being away, isn't it? Sorry. Just as soon as he wrote that, the Z's came up in the portrait at the top.
Ah, okay, that's funny. So let's see. Drogon is now unconscious.
Barry,
Yeah.
before you go rushing in like a loon, do you not think it might be wise to get healed first?
Well, if you want to heal me, you can heal me, but I'm already there, baby.
So, Barry,
Yeah.
answer me truthfully. How tall are you?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I'm 2'9", which is like
It's double your
Not that
height.
big.
yes.
So to us, that would be like almost 4 meters up from the floor.
Yep.
That's a bit too high for you. But you're standing like under it, eager to grab it.
Can I read the inscription, please? On the...
Sure. Let me see. Okay, so let me just... Here on the floor, in front of the monument, there are glyphs also on the floor. On the monument itself, let me check. Roll an Arcana check for me.
Kana. Something I'm actually proficient in. Fuck's sake.
Not today!
No.
Well,
You're a bit drowsy, though, aren't you? So
there's a lot of glyphs there, and
big words.
you know a couple of things about magic in a religious sense because you use magic for religious goals. But this is a bit like out of your depth. It's nothing like what you recognize or anything. Maybe like you recognize a date, but you can't even really translate the date. It doesn't make sense to you. It's confusing.
Can I read the glyphs on the floor while he's doing this?
Sure. I want you to do a Arcana check then as well, or a religion check if that's better for you.
While
Plus
he's
sub-
reading it, I'll push
plus-
open the two.
+7. Yeah, slightly better.
So what you see on the floor translates to Defilers. Now you shall join me in my eternal resting.
Yeah, I'd like to draw my sword.
So what you just read were the glyphs on the floor. There are still some on the monument that are not translated.
I'll have a look at those as well.
Okay, roll another one. I want candy.
25, sir.
What you read is a collection of information. Basically, this is how do you call that?
Shopping list.
Some weird music, by the way.
An obituary. Like a gravestone.
You
Here
what, bitch?
lies.
Oh, well,
No, it's
it's
probably about
something
keeping
like
it
that.
here.
Mate? You thought what, mate?
Can what?
Fucking what, mate?
So-
What, mate?
What you read is it says it's the resting place of Tolocus Popolocus.
Say it again. Say it again.
I didn't come up with
No,
that
but
name.
the way you say it. Go on.
Tolocus Popolocus.
Oh yeah, baby.
Harry Potter shit.
Wingardium Leviosa.
And what you deduce from this information is that he is a servant of the shadow-loving god Zilaha. And the glyphs on top of the slab give the name. Beneath it, you see the date he died, which is 5439.
Which is how long
Which
ago?
to you,
Yeah.
What's the
very
correct year?
long. Hundreds of years.
Well, it's
Oh,
year
fuck.
9, isn't it? So, what year are we in now?
What's the year?
Say again?
What's the year we're in now? What's the year of our
I
Lord?
have no clue. We're just gonna say it's hundreds of years.
Cent-
Sounds good to me.
As you go over this information, like you almost like follow it with your fingers just to read it better, and then your hand stops because you see a glyph of warding.
A glyph of warding.
Yes.
Ooh. Do I recognize the glyph?
Roll an Arcana check.
Tolocus Popolocus. What kind of fucking
I-
name is that?
You don't know what it does. Like, basically, it's like you know a homeowner has a gun. You don't know what type of gun.
Cool.
America. I waiting to see what everybody else does.
I was going to go, fuck it, we've come this far, and just push open the tomb.
It's probably not the best thing though, because I sense that there's quite great evil here that wants to devour everyone.
Yeah, come at me, bro.
Right?
Maybe wait until everyone's in the room.
Already
So
done it.
let's see.
Poor Joe's just constantly out in that corridor.
Waiting to see what happens.
Fucking sniper. Hamper.
Yeah.
Roll a strength check for me, Lumpy.
You don't want to lose your character, do you, Joe? Well, this is about. You've only just created it. I ain't losing him.
It's too heavy for you to push all alone.
I don't
Barry!
think. I know. I'd say I don't think it's wise opening this yet.
I don't care, Barry.
I
We've
ain't
come this
helping you.
far. Muted.
We've come this far.
I'm moving.
He can't even. Hang on. He can't even reach the top of it, right?
I can.
Can he?
I'll say,
can-
like, he
I-
can climb up on it.
This
I
is
can
how-
push with my
How can,
sword.
how can, I was gonna say, how can you push if you're climbing?
I can.
He can help.
I'll tell you what. I won't help you, but I'll pick you up so you can reach. How's that?
Okay, Barry and Lumpy, roll a strength check.
I'm just curious, which way are you pushing it?
sorry.
Because it looks like you're pushing it against each other.
This way.
Dirty 20, baby.
So you guys take a side each, try to lift the stone up a little bit, and then move it away from the monument itself. The moment it separates from the base of the monument, the glyph that Antrok saw
And warned you about.
shoots open. And it's like a cloud of dark energy, like in a circle, like a stone in the water goes around the room. Antrok, to you, this feels like very strong and deep evil. This feels like a curse.
Do I feel
and-
cursed at this point? Because I don't want to be cursed.
I'm going to roll
Don't forget, before you roll, if you're doing any...
4d10.
Are you doing checks, though? Or are you just doing damage?
You don't know.
No, but I'm telling you, if you're doing a check, then Barry gets his... my order.
I know. But
You told
this
me
is
to
not a roll
remind you.
for you guys. This is no. This is not a roll for you guys. I'm rolling the effect of the curse. You don't know what's up. You don't know what the curse is
Oh,
yet.
we know.
But Antrok, the rest doesn't know. Like you
gonna
guys felt
die.
something. But this was definitely a curse. I'm not sure, Antrok, are you susceptible at all to curses?
I'm not sure about curses. No, I can't do any diseases. I'm immune to that.
Ah, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. nothing else happens besides this releasing of a curse. Just to give you guys a round up of your current situation, Miroku is not stepping into the room. Drogon is still unconscious, laying on the floor in the foyer. And you guys just released the curse. What do you guys want to do?
Celebrate.
Did we move the stone off then? So what's it?
Yeah, so you guys moved it towards this direction. I'll say the better part of the monument is like you can look inside of it.
A high five, Barry. Well done, Barry.
I say, you fools, you've doomed us.
You fools, I ain't getting on
All
no
right.
plane.
I'm gonna have
Lumpy
a
and
look
Barry, I
inside.
want you to roll a perception check.
We're in the room.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
a room, all right.
Such a
So
room.
Barry, you stick your head in there, and you look face to face with a skeleton, and you you are so scared you fall on your back.
Dude, I have seen skeletons my whole life.
Yes, and you rolled a 2, so you fall on your back.
Well done, Sally. Well done.
So Lumpy, you look in there. You don't see what exactly, because there's a lot of dust, like kicking up. But there's a skeleton and a bunch of treasure.
Bing pot. Let's fucking get all the fucking money then, boys. Can't believe none of you got that reference.
Also, Lumpy,
Show me the money.
you see on top of the skeleton a body. Not a deteriorated body, but a body nonetheless.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say it like that.
Joe's just added the atmosphere there with the smoke and stuff. There's some ambiance.
I'm going to slowly put my hands around this body's throat. In case it wakes up.
Mhm.
I'm going to start shaking it. Hello?
It seems to be alive, but barely.
I'm going to do a prayer of healing on everyone that's in this room.
Thank you.
Could you put this entity on the combat tracker?
The entity in the casket.
Yes.
I can tell you in advance, healing won't help.
Well, I'm still going to try. So that's the healing distance from. Healing didn't do anything to this. Oh, chap.
You did mass healing, right? Why didn't you heal me? Oh, you did. Never mind.
Or Drogon.
They're not in the room and it's only a 30-foot radius.
At more than 30? Oh yeah, you're right.
So sorry.
I feel very energized for anybody who was asking.
Somebody should probably tell your face that then.
Barry, this thing's alive, but barely.
I touch
Can
it.
Before he does that, can I just look in to see what I see, please?
Barry touches it. Nothing happens.
Ooh! I take
Can I
away
look in?
one of the bones.
No, I look in.
So, Antrak, you look in. Roll a
Thank
perception
you.
check for me.
Before you get carried away and start some necrophilia.
That's Saravok's job, and he's not here today.
You look in there. You see the same thing. A skeleton.
Do I still sense evil?
Body that seems to be alive in some weird way.
Put him in a backpack and carry him. It could be like a Rasputin from Hellboy.
And a lot of pressure.
He could talk to us.
Do I still sense evil from this thing?
Sally,
This is the source.
if I put my hands on the head and I pull, can I pull the head away from the body?
It's a skeleton, I would guess so.
It's firmly attached, like any
not talking
head
about the
would be
skeleton.
to any body. Or are you talking about the skeleton?
I'm
There's a
talking
body on
about
top-
this. There's a body on top of the skeleton.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Can I lift the body up?
It's alive
With a
as well.
strength check.
Sure. Roll a strength check. Like almost like a natural fireman. You put your hands under that body.
I can be your hero,
You lift him over your shoulder. You turn around.
and I
put him
drop
on
him
the
on the
floor.
ground. Yeah. All right. I get back to the coffin and rummage about, looking for treasure. Let's look
Okay.
for treasure.
So as you guys take a bit of time to look what's in there, you see that most of the treasure seems to be either on the what would be body of the skeleton or next to it, either one of those.
Yeah.
You see a mask with fragments of bone. As you look a little bit better at the mask, you see that the skull underneath it of the skeleton almost seems crushed. You see fragments of the bone in its jaw, but in between those fragments you can also see a spherical white onyx stone. You also still see strands of hair on the skull, but also gathered into precious metal tubes. Above the mask, on the corpse's forehead, you see a diadem, a crown or something like that, with dark opals and jade discs. So far, all of these things look like at least 100, 200 gold worth each. Beyond that, do you want me to keep describing what's there?
Can I grab that white stone? Because I've got a theory. You said that that all these pillars are all the same, but in the corners a different stone. Can I start checking the corners for holes? To see if
Okay,
the
so you
stone
grab
fits
the
into it?
white onyx, I imagine?
Yes, the white onyx stone.
So you grab it out of the mouth of the skeleton.
Yep.
And it's a pretty white stone. Nothing happens.
Can I start checking these corners?
Okay. You go ahead. You compare it to the stones there. Like, most of the room, so for example, these walls and the ceiling are like a bland white stone, just like the rest of the dungeon. These dark corners are made of like a more almost jagged type of black stone with brown streaks going through them, almost like some type of ore or something, but it's not. It's decorative. It's veined, that's what I mean.
Did the veins lead anywhere?
So
Do they all, or do they all just connect straight to the tomb?
It just seems to be like ornamental. It doesn't obviously lead somewhere.
I'm barking up the wrong tree. So yeah. Right, at this
Alright.
point, I'm just gonna go over and see
Give yourself a nice bumming.
Mr. Drogon, and I'm going to do a lovely, a lovely cure wounds on him.
Right.
Get him up
As
off the
he,
floor.
as he does that, I try to decapitate the body that's behind me.
Okay. Roll an attack. Roll your damage. You start hacking away. You've made a big cut through its neck. It seems to be bleeding out slowly.
Alright, can I try again? Because I'm halfway there, apparently.
Roll a perception check.
It's a body.
It's a lot of blood already, but you're not finished. You keep
Who's
hacking.
listening? Who's listening to music in the
Roll
background?
damage.
Me.
Just damage.
You guys want in on it?
No, we don't.
Please no.
So,
Did you roll damage?
yeah, I did a 10.
Is that a hit roll?
No.
That's the hit.
Yeah, I said like you only need to do damage.
Oh, only damage. Sorry.
Well, you were exactly halfway, and you cut exactly the rest. He's now
I don't-
decapitated.
I don't understand why we're trying to murder something.
No, we're not trying to murder something, but
You're chopping its fucking head off. What do you think is going to happen?
it's
not
already
murder.
dead. It's already dead. I don't
It's
know.
not
if
already
alive.
dead because he said it was still alive.
Barely alive.
You're
I
just
don't know
desecrating
if
a
it's
dead
alive.
body.
Lumpy and Ensrock, I want you to roll on perception check.
Wait, sorry, Joby. You just
Ah.
said it's alive, and then you said you desecrated a dead body.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. You're still.
You don't
you're
notice
still-
much, but Lumpy, being a healer, the fact that this thing still draws red blood made you think it was alive, and not in an undead way.
Barry, what the fuck are you doing? Stop.
All right, I'm stopping.
Jesus Christ.
He said
an
next to
innocent
it.
Whoever
man.
that is.
Wait, who picked what? Is this person on the floor now, right?
He is?
An half
Can I,
head.
can I go and inspect the body then, please?
Sure. What do you want to look for?
Upon
Any
closer
signs of why it
inspection,
might
it's
be
fucking
unconscious?
Saravok.
Roll a perception check or an investigation check, whatever is better.
I mean, I thought it was dead, but it was. I had plans for the head.
You could have
Just-
checked
Well,
his
it,
oil
it,
first.
it helps if you listen, guys.
Two ones in a row.
I listened,
Right.
but my character didn't know.
Antarok, can you try and heal him? Because
Uh,
my healing
two-
didn't work.
2 ones in a row. I got nothing to heal him with.
Who are you trying to heal? The guy with the decapitated head?
Right,
Yes.
he's chopped the head off now. What we gonna do? Spring it back and glue it back on?
He's got a head off.
Sew back on,
Lumpy.
it'll be fine.
So, Lumpy, do you want to do it?
It would sew his head back on.
We're gonna have a weekend at Bernie's situation going on here.
I could
You
cast
get the
mending.
left arm, I'll get the right. And you're like,
I mean, you can try. You can ask me to hold the head against his neck to see if it helps.
Oh, we'll just have a long rest there and I'll sew his head back on while we're here.
you can't have a long rest because
Wow,
it's gas.
it's fucking windy.
We're taking damage every hour.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, it's good that you remind me.
Oh crap!
Can I look down and say Shia LaBeouf then to my little pearl so I can at least get some spell slots back?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Dynamite.
Dynamite.
Wow, that's what she looks like without all the makeup on.
Weird
Wait,
flex,
what?
but okay.
Alright.
No, this chick from Mushroom Head who was singing in this song, she like looked like a deadite and had like makeup on, but wow, she looks fucking smoking without all that shit.
Show us, dude.
No.
It's okay, Luke's a
Here
horny
comes
bastard
some
like
porn.
me. That's why we love each other.
Oh my god.
All right, here I'm sending the
Why does
video.
everyone just send me porn, man?
You know you enjoy it.
Oh, I do, yeah, but...
Yeah, if you fast forward like 20 or 30 seconds in the video, you'll see her. She's got like gray hair and shit.
So, guys,
Yeah.
if we could keep our attention here.
Yes.
I'm fully paying attention. I am.
We've
gearing
been in
up
the
to
same
see
room
what
for an
happens.
hour. I don't think we're gonna miss much.
I feel like we've kind of missed our chance because Barry cut the head off the fucking...
Right?
Damn it,
Well.
Barry.
I did not know it was alive. I just saw a dead body, and it wasn't decapitated.
Well, while we're here, can we do a weekend at Bernie's? Can I animate the dead?
Guys,
Put Bernie on the
decapitating
combat
dead
tracker.
bodies is the religion of my people. I was just following my own religion, just so you know.
Okay.
I'm waiting on you guys to do something. Like I'm not sure what you guys
I
want.
don't know
I'm
what
still-
we can do.
I'm still
Can
asleep,
I jump
aren't
up
I?
and grab this axe then, or is that axe too high for me? Like 4 meters, yeah, that's quite. I know white men can't jump, so.
Are you asking me, Luke, or?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Can Antwerp, can you get on my shoulders and we can grab this axe?
It's
No,
6
no.
foot tall. I could just reach out and grab it.
I thought you said it was 4 meters. Well,
No.
It's like half the size of a house.
No, comparatively.
Yeah,
he said it was
there-
6. He said it was 6 meters off.
6 feet.
6
Oh,
feet.
can I
I
just
could-
walk up and grab this axe then? See what that's all about. Or can I then? So.
Sure. So I'll describe it to you. You go to it, and you see a battle axe of black bronze, and the haft. I guess that's the handle. Is wound with snakeskin wrappers, and as you look at it, it seems that the shadow of the axe is not in the shape of the axe, but in the shape of an extended arm.
Okay, that's not weird at all. Can I just start doing shadow puppets at the wall with it?
Sure.
Let's go look at this. What's this all about, lads? I'll pass it to Barry. I'll walk over to Barry. Here you are,
Okay.
Barry. A little present for you.
Thank you, man.
Can I have a look around the room? See if I can see anything else.
Yeah, sure. So, who
Just a
got
general.
the axe?
Barry's got the axe at the minute.
Oh wait, I'll put it in the party sheet. Like this.
Because he wanted it so bad earlier, you can have it.
Okay.
Give it to me, baby. I already put my movement marker down, just so you know.
Okay.
Because we are so done with this room.
We're not done with the room.
I am.
So Lumpy, you go there.
I'd still like to have a look around the room.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me. What you see is that there is still a lot of treasure in the casket. You take another look at the dead body, the now dead body, and it has 2 bite marks in what is left of its neck.
So it's a vampire.
And besides that,
Does this sense of evil I'm getting, is it coming from the now deceased body, or is still coming from the tomb itself?
it's coming from the skeleton in the casket.
Oh fuck! You cut
Right,
its
now
head
I'm gonna
off.
pick up the.
Can I?
I'm
Can
gonna
I
pick up
ta-
the.
Hang on, I'll tell the others that there's still evil coming from the skeleton.
I can't
well, I'm
hear
gonna-
you.
Okay, then
I'm
I'm
going to
telling
pick-
Lumpy.
Well, I say I don't care. I'm gonna pick up the skeleton and chuck it into 100 pieces and slam it up the wall.
I have a question
And then
though,
I'm gonna jump in the tomb
and close
and
the top.
I'm
Okay.
going to start filling my pockets full of gold.
Okay, sure. You you pick up the skeleton, the parts, and you thrash them around the room. Like it breaks into pieces. It's old and brittle stuff.
But
Yeah.
Sal, they decapitated the body in there, right? In the tomb thing.
Yeah.
They,
What happens
please,
when
credit where
fucking-
credit is due.
What happens when blood drips on a dead vampire? I just want to put that out there.
No. I put it out of the casket
Oh.
and then.
Okay. All right, never mind. Carry on.
So I'm filling my pockets. Filling my
Okay.
backpack. Picking it up.
So you take the treasure that's in there.
Yes.
You want all of it, or?
You splitting some with
Yes.
me?
No, I'll split it with the party.
Okay. So, let's see. You see a bottle that seems to be some kind of healing potion. You're not sure what yet. You see a couple of clay containers with another potion in there, and also pearl. You see a couple of cube-shaped stones. One is an agate, one is made of jade, all worth a bunch of money. You also see a ring. And when you look further, you see another ring. Then you see a mask and a pendant. You grab the mask. It also seems to be made of jade. And the pendant. I want Antrok and Lumpy to roll a perception check. Let's see. Lumpy, you already did it, right? I didn't.
Yep.
Check. Oh, yeah.
21.
So, Antrok, you don't notice it immediately, but Lumpy, as you are grabbing the mask and the pendant, you see that the dust that was kicked up by opening this tomb is slowly starting to move. And starting to come together.
Nah, ethereal vampire.
And holding that mask and pendant, you see that the pieces of bone are crawling to each other.
Uh-oh. Can I put the
Someone
mask
better
on?
wake me up.
I have woke you up.
Why don't you grab the skull?
And as this is continuing, you see that this skeleton is slowly assembling itself again.
Grab the skull.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do the first time. That's why I.
But you just ran up the room.
Oh, can I grab it then? Can I grab the skull?
I want everyone to roll initiative.
There you go.
Yay!
I'm gonna say it now, and if you guys forget it, it's your own fault. There's still a lot of treasure in there.
Well, we'll just divvy it up at the end, right? When we're all dead.
I guess so. So in front of the casket there, you see a human form slowly coalescing almost.
Did you grab his head, Luke?
No, I just.
Yeah, he smashed
grabbed
it.
all the bones. I smashed all the bone, and there they're all starting to come back together. So grab a bone quickly.
Well, no, I mean grab his head. It's not going to be very scary with it headless, is it?
Put it in the
And
bag.
we are now going into battle.
Should have put it in the bag of holding, really.
Did anyone grab that axe yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Barry's
Coins,
got it.
Coins has got it.
I got the axe.
But Coins doesn't have any idea what's going on at the moment because he's down by the door.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. I'm just gonna try and open this door that I'm in front of, because that's where I am.
Wow, that's how you spell his name? Holy shit.
So, Barry,
Yeah.
you are standing there.
Yeah.
This door is up to halfway covered in silt. What do you want to do?
I try to push it open.
Roll a strength check.
All right. There's my sheet, and this is me.
It doesn't budge. Roll a perception check for me. You don't know why.
Seeing as I am in combat, can I try again?
No.
Can I attack the suit?
Sure. Roll for damage. It's right there. You won't need to hit it. You use your greatsword and you slice a hole in it in a way, but it doesn't change the situation really.
Even with magic damage?
Yep. Basically, you're trying to hit the beach and assuming that a door will open.
Poseidon will know my fucking wrath.
Exactly.
I'm done.
Miroku,
Uh,
you notice this happening inside.
yeah. I guess I'll try to brave this gas here or whatever.
Okay,
It's
roll a
about fucking
Constitution
time. Jesus Christ.
Constitution save.
save. Yeah.
You're down.
You fall to the floor.
Now you see why I've been standing outside the whole time.
Yeah, but didn't you say that gas would dissipate over time? Wouldn't it have been dissipated by now? The
It
hours
didn't
we
yet.
spent in this fucking room.
They didn't yet.
Okay.
So that's your turn.
Yeah, obviously. I wake
I'll pass
myself
you.
up so I can move again.
It's
And
fucking
Drogon.
Papadopoulos' turn.
Wait, Drogon's awake though. He's been woken up.
Yeah.
Wait, how was he woken up?
A
Luke
while
woke him
ago.
up right
Luke
now.
Oh,
healed him.
what
Right.
yeah, cure wounds.
Oh, this type of unconsciousness is not cured by cure wounds.
So all this time we've just been ignoring him unconscious on the floor.
Yep.
Nice.
The round. What was it called again? Blah, 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 blah. How do you call this?
The mud crab.
Like a crab. Yeah, a hermit crab. Yeah. It
Maybe
sees,
that's what they're here to protect.
It sees Barry back again, and goes in to attack him.
Of course it does.
Right then, now.
That's a
He
miss.
goes
Hide in the
between his
mud.
legs.
Hide in the mud. Go all
He's
predator.
doing
And
Arnie.
another miss.
Of course
It's on now,
Uh,
Kilikila. It's on. It's on like Donkey Kong, baby.
So, let's see. How can I do this? As he does this, he gives you 2 attacks, and then you see him retreating into his shell again.
But his greatsword, he could stick it inside the shell, right?
We'll see. Antrak, it's your turn.
I'd like to move back into the room towards my 2 fallen comrades that I've only just now noticed. And am I
Okay.
able to wake them?
Roll a medicine check.
Oh, that's gonna work great.
This is
Or
new
maybe,
for me.
like, if you have another check that you would like to apply to it, ask me.
And can I intimidate them to be awake? I got a plus
I'm gonna
7.
I'm gonna say this like I always said. You can certainly try.
No, I don't have. I can't think of any of the ghosts that might bring them back around. So medicine would probably be my best bet.
Yeah.
However, because I'm nice, and because I know I'm going to fail, I'm going to use inspiration.
Well, this is a good opportunity, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I could have done that like 5 turns ago.
Wow.
Oh,
And 15 was what you needed.
yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Which I got on the second row, right?
You have done a lot of research to become a paladin. What you recognize is this is a sleeping agent that, if uncured or not saved from, will put someone to sleep for 5,000 years.
Oh damn.
And do I know how to wake them?
You do. There are a couple of ways you can do this.
Finger in the anus.
Also, what is interesting about this is that if you are poisoned by this, you are unaffected by time. So basically, you keep sleeping
And you don't age.
like you did.
Which might be what happened to
So-
the person whose head
Right.
just popped off. They
Right?
might have just been having a nap.
He was just having a nap.
I love the fact that you guys are finally learning to play D&D.
Oh, no, wait. It wasn't all of
I
us that
am
went chopping heads off.
I have
It
a
wasn't all of
family
us.
remark.
Joby,
How do I
you
wake
did
them up?
well. You expended a piece of inspiration to do this, and I'm giving it you right back.
Can I also just add, just real quick, you said I had a lot of training to become a paladin. It wasn't really. It's like the American immigration test. You just asked me what my name was, and that was it.
We're on a
So-
boat, son.
What you can do is
America.
either use a Dispel Magic of 7th level or higher,
Oh, I have
shit.
or
or
finger in
you
the
can
anus.
do a Lesser Restoration.
Is that the only two ways?
Those are the only two ways.
Then it's down to the cleric then to do this, because I've got neither of those two things. So I shout over to Lumpy, help me wake them, and I will
Fight the guy.
spend my action to attack it if it comes within the doorway.
Okay,
All right,
pass your turn then.
I've passed it.
Oh, fucking Papadopoulos.
Run, Lumpy, run.
So right now,
You muted, by the way.
But I
No, Lucas.
okay. So let's see. Oh, I thought I did this. Because the skeleton was still assembling into a human form. You see it slowly healing, like turning back into flesh.
Oh, I bet you wish I was there right now to cut off his head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, giving me shit all the time.
Let's see. What it does, it is. I need to roll something. It starts casting a spell. No, not this one. There you go.
Some Lord of the Rings music going on here, right?
Yep.
So what you guys see happening is 6 swarms of bats are appearing.
No, I'm not seeing anything. I'm fighting.
I'm
a
working
crab
on it.
guy.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Down. And I think one more. Oh, did I put on too many?
You put one right on top of me.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And that's gonna be its turn.
Survive.
Right, survive.
Luffy, you're up.
Here we go. Right. First, I'm going to jump on top of the tomb. I'm going to dash across here. I'm going to do a big backflip and go for the door.
Okay. So let's see. What is your movement speed? 30. So you're not gonna be able to reach it all the way.
I'm using dash.
Okay.
Which means you can go further than that.
Yeah, but I just
Like
want to
behind
the door
me.
and,
Like
and shut
behind
the door
me.
behind me.
Okay. So you shut the door behind you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't go in there.
I'll give it a minute.
Yeah, it's just. Whew.
I'm pretty sure the axe is what was used to murder him the first time.
So
Probably silver.
you
I need to
guys
find fucking Barry then.
cannot see.
No, where do we put that Barry? He's here somewhere.
Someone find fucking Barry for fuck's sake.
Not to ruin what you just did, but you realise there's no top to that thing that you just jumped on top of, right? Because we opened it.
No, it was half open. I jumped on the half and I used it if I finished it, flipped me
You did
over
it
and it
like
did a backflip and I
like-
went, woo!
You parkoured the shit out of it, right?
Yeah, I did parkour, man. Barry!
Oh, I'm still fucking
So-
asleep. Shit.
You guys don't see.
We're trying to get you
this.
awake, man.
It's the trap's turn.
Barry, you're up.
I attack this fucking Kilakala dude. And I have got a very fancy, majestic battle axe,
Mhm.
which I'm gonna use. And I miss. And I try again. And I miss again. And
I got cider. Woo!
that is my majestic battle axe. And it is fucking derpy.
Good workman never blames his tools. The shitty one does.
That's my turn.
Okay. Just so you know, by now someone would have noticed that especially Lumpy when he grabbed it, there are magical properties to this axe. Miroku,
You're hurting his feelings calling it a shitty act. And look, he's hurt. Look at him. He spent time making that.
You're still unconscious. Drogon is. We do this.
Oh, fuck. I'm probably going to be asleep the rest of the session. I need to go shopping soon.
This one.
I tried to heal you.
It's all good.
The Kalakila goes for the attack once again.
Coins, you watch Firefly?
No.
That's a miss.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Oh shit! it
This
hits.
sounds like Firefly, right?
Yeah, it does.
Like music.
Oh snap!
And you
Are dead.
Let me see. Blah, 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 is
How have you never watched Firefly, man?
Right? Or the movie
Surprising.
Serenity? Everyone had to have seen
Right?
it.
I've seen
You-
Serenity.
Firefly is the bits before.
Yeah,
Serenity.
guys, I'm in combat, please.
Oh, something is hanging here. I'm not sure why the client keeps hanging sometimes today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is annoying.
What's happening to me?
You are grappled. Oh, fuck. There you go. And that means you are also restrained.
All right,
And Truck, you are up.
all right. I'll go pee while you guys sort this out.
Well, let's have a small break then.
Thank you.
Free time.
Fuck. How much longer do you think this is gonna go?
Well, Cam, it's exactly the same time every time.
Okay. Joby, you look sleepy.
Hey? I ain't sleeping.
Oh. Joe's just sitting
Haven't
there sucking on his fucking candy sticks. What flavor is that? Is it cereal?
This one's peach nectar.
Oh,
Nice.
sounds classy.
Hell yeah, bruh.
Oh, damn it. Time to gather up my change and go buy some fucking soup.
Some ramen.
Yeah. I already ate a whole flat. I need to go get more.
What you need to do, man, you need to get some ramen, eggs, and then cook your ramen.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Like
drain
egg
the
flour
juice
soup.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you drain the juice out, like all of it, and then you use the egg. You drop the egg in, and then the flavoring,
Mm-hmm.
and then you mix it together while it's still hot.
Oh, I haven't
you
done
get-
that.
You get really good ramen.
I've done it with just cracking the egg in there, and it's like egg flour soup.
Oh yeah. When you do it with the egg, and then you mix the powder with the egg, and then stir it up while it's heating,
That
you
sounds
get
fire.
like scrambled egg. You get like scrambled egg ramen.
Yeah, that sounds hella good. I got eggs. I just need to get some soup and stuff. Is it just me, or do I hear crickets in my headphones?
Oh, you heard. So this constitutes as a short rest, right? Because we hear crickets.
Short rest surrounded by noxious gases. Everybody asleep.
Well, if you sleep, you have a short rest, right?
Right? I got long rest now. 5,000 years.
A double long rest, so you have double the heal points.
Mm-hmm. So,
Oh man.
like, sabotage. Got me.
All right. Well, I gotta go to the store, so I guess I'm gonna stop right here.
All right.
I'll catch you guys later. I'm starving.
All right, later, man.
Later.
Let me know how we all die.